looking at in the Ottoman calligraphy, they put a lot of Bismillah hadith, al-Qasir al-Habibullah, that the hard-working person is beloved to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And I never saw this hadith before except in these Ottoman things.
Yeah.
And I'm asking that the hard work, especially because in other like religions, spirituality, they show that the spiritual person, he doesn't work. He just sits and meditates or worships. So I'm asking in Islam that what is it in the hard work that makes Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to love the person?
Every prophet, they have a specialty. And that specialty is connected to an action, a work, a skill. Every prophet. For example, the Holy Prophet ﷺ, he was a trader. That is very, very important, especially in these days for the people of Akhir Zaman. Because so many ways to live in this world now is closed, except for trading. In the time of Isa alayhi salam, he was a doctor. But more than that, is a skill now to remove what? Evil, sihr. You understand? Because that time until now, the sihr is just rising higher and higher, and his people were busy with that. If Isa alayhi salam was representing tasawwuf, today people are running to tasawwuf to know this kind of knowledge. Isn't that terrible? That's why there's always has to be a mujaddid, person who renews, to renew it. The second mujaddid was our grand Shaykh Imam Farooq Sirhindi, and he's cleaned up the whole of India, that up till today people are still upset with him. They even call him Wahhabi. They say he stopped people from singing, he stopped people from dancing, he stopped. Good. That kind is going to come again, and he's going to stop those things too, because it's out of control now. Every saint also has a skill. They have to have a skill. Every Khalifa that is representing the Prophet ﷺ, there is skill. Some Khalifas, they are calligraphers. Some, they make furniture. Some, they were good with a bow and an arrow. These kinds of things that they were doing. What is the wisdom in that? It is showing now mankind with spirituality, mankind, it is still connected to the world. Spirituality in Islam, it is not locking yourself up. It is not removing yourself from this world. That time is finished. Holy Prophet ﷺ, he did not do that. He removed himself from the world and he came back. He had seclusion every year before the revelation came. Correct? Did he stay there? No, he came back. Because people of the Akhir Zaman, you have to come down to their level. You have to come back. You have to sit with them. You have to, like what Maulana Rumi is saying. He's saying, I don't like poetry. Because poetry, he's saying, is like making stomach soup. To make that, you have to dirty yourself. You have to take, you know how dirty the even this kind of reference, you think how many Muslims are going to understand this? People who are not Muslims, how are they going to understand? Oh, to make shkamba, it is a very big work and it's a very dirty work. Who is going to understand this? No one. Oh, but you understand Rumi, mashallah. He's saying poetry now, it is like that for me. I have to take something that is so dirty and I have to clean it and I have to cook it, make it so tasty to feed to people. But he says, I really don't like it. So now the wisdom of that is, we still are here in this world. The whole aim is to pull people out from that mess. And people, if they are stuck in that mess of dirtiness, you have to go down and you have to take them. You will dirty yourself, you have to. You can clean, The whole point is to clean them. Until the time comes when there's no permission to help them anymore. Holy Prophet ﷺ, he entered into Jahannam. Why do you think he entered to Jahannam? If it's not to put his mercy and to put his shafa'at there, so that people who are going to enter, now they're going to find a way out. Because man, everything they do, if they forget their weakness, they think they are gods. Everything. You think that you can make a cane. You make your cane. You make it. Suddenly you may think that you are the creator of this cane. That pride enter. You cook. You think that you are the best in the world. You think that you are special. You are number one. Anything that you do, physically, intellectually, forget about it. Spiritually, there is so much danger now just to be separate and pulling yourselves away from human activity. There is so much danger in that. The danger of the seclusion, so much danger in that. You don't do any human activity normally, you just sit and you're making zikr and you sit and you make rabita. There's so much danger in that. And majority, they cannot enter into that because they're going to fail. Yeah. We're following a great Shaykh, one of the greatest. To us, he is the greatest. He has entered into enough seclusions, and because he is the servant of the most generous, this is his name, he's saying, now everyone, you know what your work is. Don't be too concerned with those other things, because his hand is reaching. Allah saying, take one step to me. First you have to know, what are your steps? And are you taking that one step? Then he says, don't worry, I will take 10 steps to you. If Allah is saying that, you think his friend is not going to say that too. Yeah. So other people saying, no, you have to take 10 steps to Allah. Say, yeah, follow, go ahead. Inshallah, we live in this world. This world, even materially, it still has to change. Materially, it has to change. Materially, it has to. I don't like the word evolve, but it has to transform, even materially. Even this earth, it has to transform. In the last 100, 200 years, it's taken a step back, but this earth must transform. And the events that are going to come, you're going to see so many transformations. People go crazy watching all these stupid shows on TV and everything. They're not going to believe how animals, how the physicality of this world is going to be transformed when Mahdi alayhi salam calls the takbir. And the servants of Allah, that is from humans, that is from jinns, that is from this earth, that is from the skies and from the water, they're going to rise. We have to respect the creatures of Allah. May Allah forgive me. Al-Fatiha.